the quality of their relationships were the greatest predictor of their happiness and their longevity. And Robert Waldinger, who is the director of that study, he's very famous for a quote where he says, "Loneliness kills." And that is often mistaken for solitude being deleterious, but I don't actually think that's the case. There's some research looking at how much time you spend by yourself versus with others. And certainly spending time by yourself can be healthy and appears to be healthy, but if people are spending more than 75% of their time by themselves, they're significantly more likely to experience loneliness. Mm-hmm. So these are, some of the science that has informed the decision to use a scale like this that's, measuring some of these questions are related to relationships. There's other questions in here that are related to service. And there's some incredible research looking at the differences between giving or getting, and looking at the differences in how our brain is activated. Yeah. And, you see when someone is giving something, the reward center of the brain, it lights up in both of those contexts, but also the stress level of the brain goes down.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know about that piece.
And so there's this really interesting MRI research that's shown that, which is then corroborated by population level research, where you look at large populations of people and you use different questions to determine, how frequently someone is of service to others around them. And you see that people who are of service to others are less likely to die during the follow-up period. And on the flip side, you see that people that are highly stressed have much higher risk of premature death. But the interesting thing is, people that are highly stressed, that are of service, do not have increased risk of mortality.
Oh, wow.
So
that's an interesting ripple.
There's something about giving and being of service to others that seems to attenuate stress. And I don't think it's been fully elucidated exactly what's happening there, but there would be a physiological explanation, and there are researchers debating as to whether that's sort of mediated through inflammation or other physiological processes. But point being that being of service seems to be incredibly important when it comes to our psychological resilience, well-being,